All right, so Mark writes in is an accolade of Dave Ramsey, and he says that Dave was saying that if you're 62, you should invest, and you can afford it, you should take Social Security and invest it in mutual funds. And those mutual funds will give you you have more money than if you took Social Security at 66. It's just good old-fashioned, I'm going to take my money, invest it, I'll have more money at 66 than I would have if I hadn't invested. And then Social Security would have given me from a delay. I hear this kind of stuff, and the way Mark had phrased it is that Dave said you will have more money, and I've heard this a number of times with people hearing Dave Ramsey talk, is that you will have this, you will be able to do that, you will. When it comes to the market, there is no will, there is always could. You could have more money. You could be able to spend more. You could live on 7% a year, all this stuff. There's no such thing as will when it comes to stock market. And the reason is because we don't know what the future holds, and as such, you always have to contingent it on that you could, and frankly, you might be wrong. And if you're wrong, you're in a world of hurt. If you're hearing somebody say you will have this, as opposed to you might have this, and you make a choice that's based on the premise that it is essentially a guarantee. If that doesn't happen, no one's going to make up for your losses. And now, in this case specifically, a 4-year time frame is not a long-term time frame. It's just not. So anyone who says you should invest in stocks for a 4-year time frame, I don't know what. I don't know what world they've been living on. There's ample evidence, years and years and years of experience where the market fell from 100,000 to less than 100,000 within 4 years. I mean, big time. I mean, it's a short-term time horizon, man. And I hate having to title videos like Dave Ramsey is wrong. I mean, I've done that before, but I hate having to do that because people do that for clicks. I get it. It's like, I mean, I know how that works. I'm not going to title this one there, but I just, oh, man, this drives me out the wall. You might have more money. Excuse me, you might have more money investing in stocks than you would if you essentially defer Social Security. That is a fact. You might. You might have less money investing in stocks than if you just defer Social Security as well. That is a fact. But Social Security is a guarantee. It's a guarantee of a delayed earnings credit. Well, in this case, it won't be delayed earnings credit, but you're not getting a reduced of 7.5% reduced for every year you take Social Security early. So essentially, by not getting a reduction of 7.5%, you're getting a boost of 7.5% on your Social Security by allowing it to continue to grow. I tell you, man, will your mutual funds do better than that? Maybe. That is I don't know what they call it, bogey or something like that in golf. That's a pretty big bogey to overcome, though. 7.5% guarantee that is cost of living adjustment as well for delaying Social Security from 62 to 66 versus a bunch of maybes and mights and can. And within those maybes and mights and can, you also got a bunch of you could lose a crap load of money as well, which we've seen time and again. Does anyone not remember 2000, 2001 and 2, 2007 and 2009? I mean, 73, 74. I mean, there's so many instances of portfolios not doing what they're supposed to do. And when it comes to investing, you can't put your portfolio at risk like that when it comes to when you start retiring. You just can't. You've got to take the easy gains, man. Take the wins. Take the singles. Don't go for triples when you got a single do you just fine. All right, we'll see you.